I'm studying her, and this is everything that I learned this week. Today, we're starting a new chapter with her mindset, and we're looking at intellectual spirituality. Today, I want to talk about gratitude. I completely agree with using gratitude as a manifestation tool, but I want to look at the science behind why gratitude feels as powerful as it does. Some key concepts for gratitude are gratitude as nervous system regulation, appreciation without complacency, meaning making under pressure, reframing problems as side effects. Chapter 1: Being grateful for your problems. Gratitude is not about blind optimism. Some of your biggest problems are proof that your life is going well. We're taught to be grateful for good things, but gratitude extends to problems. We need to be grateful for the problems that we have. Problems are side effects of things that you once wanted. For example, having lots of clutter means that you wanted abundance. Feeling imposter syndrome means that you are in places that you didn't think were possible. Feeling boredom means that your nervous system is no longer in survival mode. So these problems aren't failures, they're indications of your own expansion. Gratitude isn't denying your difficulties. It just contextualizes them. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what does this say about where I am now? Chapter 2: Gratitude as nervous system regulation. There is actually a science behind why gratitude leads to manifestation. There are scientific reasons why gratitude is good for your nervous system. When your nervous system is dysregulated, the mind scans for threat. It starts to catastrophize. It starts to focus on all of the negatives. But gratitude interrupts that thought process. It doesn't pretend that everything is fine, but it does orientate the body towards safety. So you start to reframe. Instead of thinking, this weekend went so quickly, you start thinking, I got to experience another whole week. It's the same facts, but it's a different psychological response. Gratitude widens your perception. It reminds your nervous system that time is still moving and you are still here. That is why gratitude is stabilising. If you want to try this, you can keep a little thought journal. This is what my therapist have told me to do in the past. And every time you have what you think is a negative thought, try and see if you can reframe it. Chapter 3: Appreciation is not complacency. You can appreciate where you are now without settling for less. One of the biggest fears around gratitude is, if I'm grateful now, I'll stop trying. But appreciation is not giving up on your goals. Appreciation is going to give you the motivation to keep going. It allows you to look at what you've already achieved and what you are capable of. Complacency says, this is good enough, I'll stay here. Gratitude says, I have achieved this and I am ready to move on. And I know that I can do more. I am ready to consciously take the next step. You don't lose ambition when you appreciate your life for what it is, but you do stop panicking. Gratitude replaces urgency with agency. And agency is what allows intentional change. You can want more without rejecting what already exists. This is intellectual spirituality. Gratitude is not about shrinking your desires. It's about stabilizing your nervous system enough to pursue them. It's not denial. It's all perspective. And perspective determines how you experience your life. It will literally change your life. And that feels absolutely ridiculous to say, but it's true. Your mindset changes everything. So here are some reflection prompts to help you practice gratitude. The first is side effects versus failures. What problem in your life might actually be a side effect of what you once wanted? Is your breakup a side effect of the love that you wanted to experience? Is your tiredness a product of your ambition? Number 2 is a regulation check. When you feel rushed, irritated, or dissatisfied, what does your nervous system need in that moment? Does it need rest, perspective, reassurance? How could gratitude help you in these situations without bypassing reality? Without smoothing over your problems, how can you make yourself feel better by practicing gratitude? Think of it as a sort of self-soothing. Number 3, appreciation versus stagnation. Where do you fear that gratitude might make you complacent? Is the fear true, Or is it just a misunderstanding of what appreciation actually does? Number 4, presence as abundance. What is something ordinary in your life that often goes overlooked, that continuously provides safety and stability? Can you allow yourself to be grateful for that small thing? Thank you for listening and learning with me this week.